Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First down, it's Davis. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Hey, hold.
Here's Allen. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarter. The ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the handoff, this is Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Allen will throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Third and a yard. On third down, they go with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Middle.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Allen. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll run with Hook. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run. Here's Garenda. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Jacob Howard, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Alert!
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Garenda. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here comes Garenda. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good, solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. Here's Allen to throw. That's into the hands of Coleman. This has been a wild sequence. A big gainer there. Still not enough for the 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Allen Allen, gonna give it to Cook. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's a handoff to Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. He'll try and run here with Cook. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garenda. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. To throw is Allen. He's going to keep it himself.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Here's Cook, and he'll go down. back at the 4.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third?
And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd down. McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. That's taken in. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Allen down to a knee, and that should do it.